Yeah, they're ridiculous. If you're hearing it for the first time, yes, you're feeling it right now. We've been kind of dealing with it for about 4 hours. But it hasn't completely hit, but it's getting there. And Casey, that's a good point. Facebook and you don't want to go there, that's fine. You can check out the version of the video. I'll probably upload it either tomorrow or Tuesday. But some really, really good shout outs of even Ross saying, hey, shout out to Army 99 Gaming. He says he's a gamer himself and even pitches a couple other games that are out there. So good stuff. And he hyped it up quite a bit, but it was very, very awesome. So thank you for everything you do. All right, everybody, we're going to end the stream. Stay tuned tomorrow night at 9:30. We will do another official stream and talk about how this could change the storyline. We could have a couple plot twists that we get involved in that. I am absolutely exhausted. I know many of you are. Try to process it. Get a good night's sleep, everybody, and let's get together with some fresh thoughts tomorrow. My name's Killshot. This video, thumbs up. And if you're brand new, subscribe to us, hang out with us, and we'll see you then. Peace. Hi everyone, it's Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 9 leaked Rick script. So tonight we're going to talk about Rick Grimes' fate. It is now being widely reported. The same night that LeBron James goes to the LA Lakers, this will be a night that we remember for a long, long time. Just a whole lot of emotions going on. So I do have to warn you, we will have confirmed spoilers that are out there. May not be what everybody wants to hear, but as you probably start to hear, I mean, you can read the comments as well. there's some anger, there's some frustration. We thought we had good alternate ending, but it episode 5. This is the spoiler. Shiny Firefly, the owner. I'm going to give credit out there for this spoiler. We can now confirm that Rick Grimes' story does come to an end in episode 5. He does die in that episode. So here's what we're going to talk about a little bit. They got script. Now, a scene this big should not, since it's out there, you can't really keep this a secret. I mean, if he gets devoured by 50, 60, 100 walkers or 100 extras that are out there, there's no way they're going to keep this from leaking. It doesn't matter how many non-disclosure agreements that you sign, how many confidentiality things you sign. Someone's going to tell someone and someone's going to tell someone. That's the way spoilers work. So, as we got information from various people, we took it as it could happen, it might not happen, but it was just one of those things you wanted to brush to the side. But when Spoiling Dead comes out and puts their reputation on the line, it's legit. And what we've always done is take their information and match it up with additional people, and when all three things align, it is pretty much so that's where we're at right now. I do want to give a call out to episode 712 scene with Michonne thinking Rick was getting eaten was foreshadowing Rick's death and Andrea. You're absolutely right. now that we look back on that, there's no doubt that those things were important. And I think that they probably knew that Andrew was leaving when he was leaving, when they started to plant some of those seeds. So great call out. And now it's going to be real. And it almost subconsciously tried to condition the group to it. But I got to tell you, there ain't no conditioning this group for Rick Grimes dying. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it for several months, and we're going to watch it, and it is still going to be as real as you can get. A couple comments here. So, Christina Good says, we'll say that an epic death, meaningful, going to be hard to watch. I'm a true fan, heartbroken beyond belief. I will still watch for damn sure. And that's exactly, it's what I want to hear, because it is going to be probably one of the worst. Like tonight, I just wanted to stream and talk to you guys, because the therapy sessions that we've had after some of the tough episodes really are what made me keep watching. It's like you get together and you talk about how it happened, how it affected you, and it's going to be tough to watch episode 6, right? Knowing you're going to turn it on and he's just not there. But that is going to be the glue. If we thought Carl's death might have had some sort of meaning and bigger picture, Rick's death could be times 1,000. Yeah, Drama King says, Kills, we kind of knew Rick's fate was sealed when the old cast members are making an appearance. That's usually a dead giveaway. Yeah, no doubt. And I think, Valerie, you bring up an excellent point. They bring John from Fear to take over for Rick. I would have no problem with the crossover. And Morgan bringing the group back. So, let me, I'm going to just ask the group, because I'm going to read a few of your comments. I know nothing is going to replace Rick, but how would you feel about that revamped group in Fear the Walking Dead making their way back and being part of the core franchise? How would that buffer it to a certain degree? Because we have gotten attached to the Fear characters in a short period of time. More so this past season, in my opinion. Tammy says it would make the show salvageable. Yeah, Bronze Kitten, see, that's what I think. I think Morgan is going to tell the group what they have, and they're going to make their way back. And they're probably going to make their way back with some really, really dire circumstances. A lot of people are saying that would be okay with them. Julia says, love John Dory. Valerie says, would love that. That would be okay. If we like the Fear characters also, it would make us like them a little bit more. The thing about inspiration is it the situation. So if we're desperate for protagonists, if we're desperate for leadership, and a villain like we've never seen before. Once again, that desperation is going to force us to accept other people that we may not have normally accepted. Kel, that's a great point. Kel says, I'm not happy he's dying. I can't wait to see how Rick's death changes the show so many ways this can go. And it definitely is going to be nothing to do with comics in the moment. Corporal Epic 999 Army, do you think episodes 5 and 6 will have the biggest ratings ever? Absolutely. And especially as people start to, the word is out. Like Negan said, right? The word is out that you are not safe. So, the fact that this is out and it's out before Comic-Con, I'm going to make a prediction. Here's another bold prediction. The Walking Dead Season 9 will have the highest ratings of any Walking Dead season to date. People will not leave the show before they see Rick leave the show. And in fact, I think it'll bring a lot of people back to see closure to the story. I got a super chat here. So Desmond Miller says Daryl's hunting skills work to find the Whisperers. You know, Desmond, it's very possible he'll find the Whisperers. I just don't know if he'll find them. And they may already. Episode 5, he does die in that episode. Looking at all the recent photo evidence and the leaked script, we think it's safe to say the Herd plays a part in Rick's death. So, there you have it, and they are going to gradually release more information. So, I'm going to tell you a couple things that are starting to filter through with this. Is the speculation is that this happens at the graveyard scene. Pictures have been posted of the graveyard. It could be a tribute to Night of the Living Dead, that this happens in the same type of environment. And it is also, this is the part I need you to fasten your seatbelt for. And we are going to talk about this in another stream, because this is starting to make more and more sense. That Rick gets separated from Michonne. He's into the Herd. He may be doing something to help Maggie or someone close to Maggie. Rick gets surrounded by the Herd. Michonne wants to go in and help, and Maggie restrains Michonne, is what we're hearing. That Michonne wants to give her life for Rick and the importance of Judith, because Michonne is all Judith would have left, is the way Maggie is able to keep Michonne from dying to save Rick. When someone wants to leave the show to necessarily, the options were recasting him. They decided that they didn't want to recast him. They had to think about bringing him back. I do absolutely love that prediction. I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to make this the Super Chat Spotlight. Couldn't that be good writing? Hang on for a second. Let's Andrew goes to them 2 years ago and says, I'm leaving the show. And at the last minute, they have to figure out a way to get all this hatred away from Negan's character. So Carl was the first sacrifice. A lot of people didn't agree with Carl dying. But Carl was the first domino to fall. And I asked this question to many of you before, and you said that one of the few ways that Negan could be in the good graces is if Negan did something epic like save Judah. But what if Rick, exactly the way Epic said a second ago, what if Rick is so devoted to life and to change that he sacrifices himself for Negan? And that would be what prevents Maggie from killing Negan. I think that would be good writing. I think it Estrada says can't see it. I mean, that's really what we're going to be speculating. I mean, now that the news is out there, but they couldn't keep the spoiler under wraps, especially with that many extras. I think the best thing that we can hope for at this point is a merge. I think that's going to be the reboot. And it's going to feel like it's a different show. Chris, I would doubt that was a spur of the moment decision. I would disagree with you. I think that Carl dying was a byproduct of Andy leaving the show. I think he told them in advance that he was leaving at a certain point. I don't think he went up after that happened and said, by the way, I resign. I think the professionalism in him gave them enough time to do the best they could. That's Brian says an old man of old age. Yeah, that's saving Michonne and Judith from the herd. So several people are saying that by saving someone. So the only and the Walking Dead nerd, I agree, and this is why I said I'm not scared of actually to that degree remains to be seen. I mean, there are options out there. The comic's going to be one avenue. The show will completely go a different direction. So, the conversations of it didn't happen like that in the comic book, they're going to be long gone. It's going to be a totally different reboot. Not everybody's going to like that, but I will tell you, we've got a big group. We got a lot of fans here, and with this many fans with this much input, we're gonna support the show. I don't know if it's too soon, Epic. If he gets eaten by a herd, how much will AMC show? How gruesome and brutal will it be? Things that haven't been done, and sometimes things repeat themselves. But if that's the way the script really plays out, and is in some regard Rick is in the middle of the herd, and that Michonne is restrained by Maggie, so there is an attack. But I do think the cemetery comes into play. Because in seeing the pictures, it's wooded around there. It's a flat area. It would be easy to kind of be enveloped in that. I think that's where it's going down. There were a lot of characters in there, so I think that's where some of the things come out. But we'll get details over the next week or so. We'll get the exact details. Right now, it's just kind of processing it. Epic says, Rick's death will be like Tyrese as he makes his way through the herd. Shane, others from his past, will make remarks like the Tyrese. I am very interested to see how the characters show back up, and I do think it will be a that we talked the other night about potential leaders. I want you to think about Michonne. Let me get the super chat and we're going to kind of jump into that. Jimmy's Jammin' says, I don't think they should kill him off. Why don't they just let him fly off? The whirly bird and the eagle turn kills. Why are they making it so final? Jimmy, that's the only thing I can say to answer your super chat is when they found out Andy was leaving, they needed 2 or 3 things to happen in order to protect the franchise. And Negan and Daryl they want the choice, but now you got to get Negan a little quicker than they thought. Episode number 5. Confirmed. Can Michonne be a leader that you're willing to put your support into? And I'm hoping that I see a lot of yeses. I'm hoping that we see a ton of yeses. Because now, thinking about this scenario playing out, it does feel like we're going to need her, right? Alright, so I'm feeling better about that. And maybe that's not going to get you over the Rick death, but let me put it this way, and thank you. Thank you for all of you being completely honest with that. So now, we've got Negan as a hero, Daryl as a hero, Maggie, we're not really sure if she'll stay on the show, and Michonne. Alright, and I have to ask one more question. And one more time. You guys can do me a favor, just share this video, but you guys get this up to 100 likes as quick as possible. Because I'm not going to go back on my word. But I'm going to give you a potential scenario. And I'm going to consider doing something that I said I would never do. And I'm going to ask you if you feel the same, because I know you're very, very, you feel very strong. You're absolutely right. That scene where Rick said, she was breaking down. Same scene, or same episode. He was ruthless. He was twisted. He enjoyed it too much. Said the same thing. I respect the actor and the role he plays. But I'm going to give you guys an out right now. I'm going to ask you a question. If Rick, Andrew Lincoln, if the character Rick and the character of Maggie asked all of you to give Negan a second chance, I'm going to think about it. I said I would never do it. I could never see him doing it, but the only caveat is if Rick and Maggie wanted us as viewers to transition how many people are going to support Negan as a main character? Some people are saying no, but you haven't seen the Whisperers yet. So that's never. What if? What if Maggie lets Negan live and Maggie dies by the way? And it's proven. Would you cheer for Negan to get revenge? Okay, other than the Rick family here. Other than the hardcore Rick family. I need everybody in here to do me a big favor. Type your favorite Walking Dead character. Can't be Rick. Gotta be somebody that's alive. Other than Rick, pick a character still alive in your favorite character. Gotta be on the show. Can't be wrong. Alright, a lot of good answers. A lot of good answers, a lot of good participation. Alright. Now while that is processing, all of the process. Hey, once again, let me get into this green commercial and the rest of it. Okay, so number one, we're not going to we definitely want The Walking Dead. We rarely bash The Walking Dead. We're passionate about the show. So if you want to hang out with a good group of people, awesome group of people, very mature, love the show, join if you want a group that gets together almost every day and talks about The Walking Dead, this is the group. And we're adding just a bunch of clips and a bunch of streams throughout the day too. So you never know. You might find me at any time. Okay. I saw a whole list of people that you guys love on the show. Rick's gonna give his life. So if one of those characters either died or solicited Negan's help, would you be more apt to support Negan avenging the death of your favorite character or partnering with your favorite character? What if Carol went to Negan and said, we got an enemy and we need you? Or Daryl, if Daryl's your favorite character, went to Negan and said, we need you. If the character could do it on the show, is it possible that many of you would start to rally behind but you may not have any choice. Some very, very good characters on the show may need Negan and that little bit of ruthlessness to help bail them out. So, everybody, we're going to wind this stream down. I am going to do, I'm going to do one more stream tonight. I know there's just a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on, but really what I wanted to do is, number one, I want to get the news out there. And number two, I wanted to talk about the script in different scenarios. And ultimately, what I wanted to do with these streams is get to a point where we're talking about other possibilities. Now, I know how this works because we've done it. We're going to do these streams and we're going to feel a little better about it, Tomorrow we're going to wake up and be pissed off. And we'll talk about it, and then in a couple weeks we're going to be pissed off about it. We go back and forth. And then when we watch it, we are going to be so upset that Rick Grimes is leaving the show. And we're going to go through this again. But it's going to get easier and easier to talk about this. Whether it's a murder, whether it's Sean taking over, but we're still going to have to go through it. I think you're going to need it. Michelle, I think they have to continue to earn it. I do think there's going to be some things outside of their control. You can't always tell when someone's going to leave or someone's going to stay. Some of it you can. But this season is probably going to be the highest rated ever because of the Rick Grimes exit and the Rick Grimes death. What they're going to do after that, I think it's going to be a roller coaster. I think it's going to be really, really good. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. We're at 49 minutes, so of all the things going on today with sports and everything else, we've really made this Walking Dead, and hopefully it's getting easier and easier. I'm going to come back in about 15, 20 minutes, and we're going to talk about a little bit of possible scenarios of how this could play out and how the story could actually progress, removing some of the characters. And I know it's not what everybody wants to hear, but it is something we can talk about. Thanks, everybody. Slap that like button. This is the Walking Dead Season 9. We're in logging on the last 30 seconds.
Welcome to Megapath Presents. Kicking this off, first thing I want to say, we have, if you're new here, we have the main topic. We're going to talk about the rumors about Rick Grimes. They seem to have exploded, but this is a spoiler-free channel. However, this is such a huge piece of the Walking Dead news. We are going to keep it spoiler-free. I want to make sure that is clear from the gate. I'm going to give it just a minute or two. It usually only takes about 2 or 3. Oh, it is not good news. It usually takes only 2 or 3 minutes to get a few hundred people in here, so I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm going to start, since we're doing upgrades, I'm going to start messing with banners. The banner I'm going to take off in a little bit. I'll pop it back on every now and then. I'll have it on the timer so that way people can see I'm watching. We do this every, Okay, get serious, get adult, Ronnie, get adult. We do this every Sunday. I am going to shrink the size of the webcam just for a little bit because I want to show you guys some images and some articles. But if you're new here, we discuss Walking Dead primarily. Nothing if we have discussed everything. Season 9 already out there. AMC, man, they can't keep shit together. Wait, did I put the right thumbnail up for this video? Oh man, I hope so. So, guys, let me know what the mic quality sounds like, because for some reason, man, it sounds a lot louder than last time in my headset. So, you guys let me know. I don't know. The mic stuff always irritates me because I hate when people treat a mic like a cock and they can't get enough. You know what I mean? You can hear them snarl and spit and mic stuff is really irritating. Pet peeve. I don't know. Anyway, so I hope it sounds good, but now that we got 200 people in here, we're going to cover one of the big things, and this is something that's active fans of this that are active online. And then there was a couple different hints that he might be leaving. Well, one of the biggest bombs dropped, and again, if you're in the spoiler community, you guys probably know a lot more, find out a lot more. Obviously, you get if you're into reading the spoilers, but you probably get your information different. The way I got it was a picture of Rick Grimes with a fan. That here, it is not. There's no spoilers, but you can pretty much figure something out right away when you see the image. I'm going to put it on the screen. I'm going to lower the webcam just for a little bit. I know some of you females get pissed when I lower the web screen a lot. Okay, that was my ego propping up for a second there. Don't worry, I have a tiny ego, so I'm just going to go back in his cage. Alright, so this is the image right here. It's Rick. Alright, let me put myself way in the corner. Which way, Ronnie? This is Rick with a fan at the airport. And if you look at his beard, maybe if I need to pick up as a reminder, if you guys look at this image here, do I have an image here of Rick filming season 9? He does have this little beard. Now, right away, alright, so picture this Rick with a beard, and then we have Rick here departing, apparently the rumor is, to London, going home from filming The Walking Dead in Georgia, going to London. We know San Diego Comic-Con, which is a big one, is coming next to how Rick looked in the filming images with that little beard. So if you're in denial, and you like that island, say that Rick had a little beard in the beginning of season 9, and he trimmed it down for the fair and stuff like that. Hell, sure, I hear what you're saying, but in my opinion, this is kind of proof that he's done filming. He did his 5 or 6 episodes, and he's out, which is why I did the thumbnail. The way that guy, I just want to say it real quick, that guy in that image, he looked thrilled. Anyway, so another thing I know with this, it's just tricky. It's not. If you think it's be wary, because there will be spoilers out there, and the spoiler community has certain information